Welcome to One Question at a Time, the TSI series. Question number 110. Given f of x equal 2x minus 2 and g of x equal minus 3x plus 1, find f of 1 plus g of negative 1. So first we have to find what is f of 1, and then we have to find what is g of negative 1. Then we add them up to answer the questions. So we have f of x that equal 2x minus 2. And then they're asking what is f of 1. So as you see x right here, right? That is the functions. F stands for functions of x. Okay, so you see that whatever you see in the parentheses, that is your x value. So now let's copy it down 2, and now I have my x. I keep the parentheses for the x positions minus 2. Now I plug in whenever I see x, I plug in 1. Does that make sense? Okay, now we simplify it. We have 2 times 1 is 2, minus 2 is 0. So our first question mark here is 0. Now we have our g of x. G of x is equal negative 3x plus 1. Okay, now we have to find g of negative 1 equal negative 3, and we see x, we make the parenthesis, add 1. Now you see that we have x here. G is the functions of x. Okay, so you see that x here, right? So now the position of x is inside the parenthesis is negative 1. So when you see x, you plug in negative 1. You see x, you plug in negative 1. Okay, now simplify. Negative 3 times negative 1, that is negative times negative, is positive. 3 times 1 is 3, positive 3. Okay, add 1. That's equal 4. Okay, so g of negative 1 is 4. Now, to answer the questions, we add them up. 0 add 4 is equal 4. So D is the correct answer. One note here is you see when I see x, I always make the parenthesis. It's because I don't know if x value where I plug in will be negative or positive. If it's positive, it's okay. But if it's negative, that will help you to making sure your calculation is right. The common mistake is they will write down negative 3 and then negative 1 like this. You understand this one is the subtractions, is not the multiplications. Okay, so the parenthesis making sure that you do the multiplications. Sometimes you write down negative 3 and then write 1 because you think this negative is negative 1, but not. This one is came from the given function g of x. It's not from the x. The sign of the number inside is the sign of x. Right here is the sign of the value of x. Okay, this one is from the function, the given function is not. So usually people forgot about that, or they forgot to distribute that negative inside and make this one become negative 3 add 1, and it make your answer is wrong. So making sure that you understand which one is you copy it, which one is the value you have to plug in. Thank you for participating in this series and see you next time.